Hello guys, and today is States the Facts, North Carolina. But today I'm going to do a little bit different since Halloween is not real far away. It's almost here. One of my favorite holidays. I'm going to do some spooky facts about North Carolina. Enjoy. Black cat. Ooh. The Biltmore is the largest home in America. Biltmore Estates. And it's 250 rooms. And George Vanderbilt, the owner of the Biltmore Estates, died in 1914 of appendicitis. He can still be seen in several of his favorite rooms walking around. Guests have heard noises. They've heard his wife whispering to him in the library. There's a headless cat that can be seen roaming the grounds. And there's been several guests that's reported this. Several paranormal investigators have investigated the home. A woman in a gauzy pink gown fell to her death in the 1920s from the atrium of the hotel. She can still be seen on the 5th floor in the guest rooms, walking around and just floating in her pink gauziness. Lydia's Bridge near Greensboro, North Carolina. There is reports of a lady in white hitchhiking on the side of the road, and people pick her up, and then when they take her to her destination, she disappears. Several people have seen this white apparition walk down the road there, and nobody knows where she came from. Nobody knows the backstory. Nobody knows what she's wanting, but there's been several sightings, and several people have seen this mysterious hitchhiker in Greensboro, North Carolina. Paint Rock and French Broad River is where the Appalachian Trail crossed over the water, and people, especially men campers who camp there, have reported dreaming of a beautiful Cherokee woman singing to them in their sleep. Some have reported hearing screaming when they're awake, a woman screaming. People think it's connected to a burial ground near there, or a place where maybe a massacre took place and it's the woman trying to call out for help. Some people think it's a siren that's trying to call these men into the river to their deaths. But either way, it's pretty spooky. Every state in the nation, really every country, has their own kind of scary monster or mythical creature, or you know, like Bigfoot, Chupacabra, Sasquatch, Yeti, etc., etc. North Carolina actually has a sewer monster. The North Carolina sewer monster was recorded in Raleigh, North Carolina. It sounds like a really bad joke, a sewer monster. You'd think it would just be like, I don't know, poo or something, but it's in the sewer in Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you want to go check out some sewers, go to Raleigh. I didn't notice either. What a shiny little shiny on my face. I think this cat is black. Ooh, it did not come from North Carolina, but she's cruising. She's cruising. And her name's Link. And Link Mills from North Carolina. Hey, the USS North Carolina is said to be haunted by 2 specific ghosts. One is supposedly the bad ghost and goes around and and smacks people and hits people, knocks things over, scares people. There's screams and yells that are heard from the bottom of the boat, and people just suspect that it's the bad ghost. There's a good ghost that protects people. One of the tour guide, I think it was a tour guide or just a visitor to the boat, actually was pushed down one of the stairwells, and something caught them halfway down the stairs. So there's a good and a bad ghost, but that's the USS North Carolina, and that's also North Carolina, and that's also spooky. Here is some spooky movies that were filmed in North Carolina, and some of you may know these and some of you may not. The Bleeding, Blood Moon, April Fool's Day. I think that may not have been a horror film, that may have just been a funny film, but I think there was an April Fool's Day. Anyway. Hannibal, to me that's scary. The Rage, Carrie 2 was filmed in North Carolina. Piranha 3DD was filmed in North Carolina, and that's really scary, but for a totally different reason. Maximum Overdrive. Now, I don't know if you've seen that or not, but to me, that was a scary movie. I wouldn't want any of that to happen in actual real life. I'm just saying. And last but not least, a scary movie that was filmed in North Carolina, Deliverance. That movie made banjos scary, and a lot of other things that I can't go into because this is a family channel, but pretty scary. So, yay! Scary facts about North Carolina. North Carolina is really not that scary of a state. But you know, every city, every state, every person has a scary, spooky moment. Leave it in your comments below if you've ever been to North Carolina, or hey, if you've ever visited a spooky place or a haunted house, or a true haunted house. We've all had like the haunted house experiences. And I'm talking about, have you ever visited a true haunted? Do you live in a haunted house? Comment below if you live in North Carolina too. It'd be cool. But comment below, like, Lurve, and I appreciate y'all watching. And stay tuned next Tuesday. There'll be another State the Facts. And remember, if you comment below on the state that you'd like to see, I'll do it next. So, I love you guys, and have a spooky, spooky Tuesday. Bye.